Vermintide 2 beta came out last night. Yes. Let's play some. Shit, dude. Jesus Cristo! Ah! Son of a bitch! You know! Howdy, everybody. This is Tanner, the Slush Fund, and we are playing some Vermintide 2 beta on the Against the Grain mission. I'm so excited for this game, dude, to come out, and I'm excited to be playing the beta. I played the first Vermintide like months ago when it came out for free for the like Xbox Live membership, and I loved it. Loved it so much. Like, the game was hard to get into like the first few rounds or so, just because there's not really a tutorial. Give me that bomb. Oh, okay, you can have it. But like the combat in this game, or at least in the first one, and it feels the same so far in this one. The combat is so intuitive. It feels so good. Oh boy, that's a big dude. Being a dwarf was not the best move here at all. I cannot see over these stupid fields. Headshot. Boom! Another. Yes. Now, I've already played 3 matches, and I've lost all of them. So hopefully we can change that this time. Oh wow, that was hard to shoot when it so zoomed in. But when the first Vermintide came out, I had never really played anything like it. And once I figured out how it works, I loved it so much. Come here. Oh wow, that guy is taking a few hits to drop. I have limited ammo with this gun. I should probably not use it. Oh, nope, I'm using it here. That's a big dude. Oh, Lord. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Invisibility! Oh.
I'll be back.
Why did it end so quickly? But, so, as I've said multiple times now, I really liked the first Vermintide. Now, however, it was not a perfect game. And I think the sequel has already done a good job on improving the issues in the first game and improving on the things that made the first game so great as well. Like, for example, the first game, I'm playing as a dwarf right now. In the first game, the way it works, and it works similar in this one, is throughout a mission, based on like what tomes you picked up or if you found any loot die, at the end of the mission, you would roll the die, and the better die you got improved like your chances of getting better weapons at the end of the game. But here's where it kind of sucked is, unless you had the trinket that said otherwise, I would play as the dwarf and beat the mission, and then I would get rewards. The rewards you got were for all characters. So I would be playing as the dwarf, but sometimes I would get rewards for like the elf or the wizard, which made 0 sense. Like, I'm playing as the dwarf, I want to progress him. Why the hell am I getting stuff for other people? And now you could change that if you had the trinket, but still. I think they changed that, which is good, because I played 3 rounds so far. Granted, I haven't won any of them, but all the rewards I've gotten were for... What is happening over here? All the rewards I've gotten were for the dwarf. Can I jump over this? Okay, cool. You guys got him. He's still alive? So they've changed that. And then another thing they've changed is they've added subclasses. So each character has 3 different subclasses. Each different subclass is locked behind like a level requirement though, which is totally fine. So you get to learn the character a little bit before you can start messing around with how they play and stuff. which is good. And aside from the subclasses, there's also... Oh, I was trying to get that jump shot. No scope, you know what I'm saying? And aside from the different classes, there's also skills, which I believe they're calling talents. There's like 20 or so for each character, also locked behind level requirements. So you can change the way you play with the different subclasses and the different skills that you unlock. Did you see that little book that popped up on the right side of the screen? That's a tome. And so how it worked in the first game was there's 3 tomes on each map. And for every tome that you got, oh wow, there's a lot of dudes. Owie. Stop it. I'm not sure if I like this new axe so much. Oh, not meant to. I didn't mean to switch it. God dang it. Okay. We're going to run over here and help these guys out. Well, okay, JK. My invisibility did not last nearly as long as I had hoped. God dang. No! I'm getting a BJ. I'm getting sucked up from this fat dude. Jesus Christ, these guys are, they take hits like crazy. Okay, dear Lord. Don't know if I like this new axe that much. Does not feel nearly as strong as the hammer I was playing with earlier. But so, this game, the way it changes, or the way you play it, changes with everything. Like, as you can tell from my complaining, this axe, not as strong as the last weapon I was playing with. So that changes the way you attack, you know, the smaller monsters and the bigger monsters. Your skills are going to change that too, subclasses and your talents. And now, you can also upgrade weapons, you can change their attributes. So that's going to change everything too. And the skills and the subclasses weren't in the first game, but you could change like the attributes for your weapons, so that stayed the same. But overall, this game right off the bat, you can tell it already has more customization, both play-wise and cosmetic-wise. You can customize your characters a lot more, which is cool. Because like upgrading your weapons and getting cosmetics in the first game, it was a hell of a grind. I'm getting hit in the back. And right off the bat, I think this one will be more loot oriented than the first one was. Is that a bad guy? It is. Couldn't tell if it was just a body laying around. I'm gonna heal up real quick. And another issue with the first game, I can't really speak too much towards this complaint, but I've heard other people had this thought. Vermintide is part of the Warhammer franchise, and if you don't know, Warhammer is like one of those tabletop role-playing games, what is it? Dungeons and Dragons. And so that stuff is very, very character-centric, story-oriented. In the first game, the missions followed a linear story, but you know, you could jump and quick play and play a mission and really have no idea where it lands in the story. Like, they all just kind of merged together. And so at the start of this beta, they show a little cinematic which kind of explains to you where the heroes leave off in the first game and where they pick it up in the second game, and why there's enemies aside from just rats now. There's these barbarian guys. So just from that, I think and I hope... Oh, this guy's crazy. He's got 2 axes. I think and I hope that there will be more story in this game than there was the first one. Like, I'd like to learn more about the characters, how they all got, you know, together and stuff. Oh gosh, I'm trying to hold back a bit. I should not have drinking a monster before this. Oh, that's our wizard lady. I was ready to... Did we already get the key for the bar? Looks like it. Yeah, see, with the weapon that I had before this, it was like a sweep weapon. So that whole horde there I could take out in a few hits. Now I have to play this very differently, because the weapon I have now is more for damage on one single person. But, dude, the combat in this game, unlike combat in any other game I've ever played, is part of the reasons why I like this so much. Also the fact that I've never really played anything quite like this. Like, I'm a huge fan of fantasy games, you know, Skyrim, The Witcher, Diablo. I just like that genre. But this does it totally differently. Like, it feels different. Oh, we got the boss here. What? That's so cool. So I played this map last time, and it was a different boss. So it changes, which is awesome. Like, the first boss was a big rat, and he had like a baby rat stuck on his back, and he had some pipes going from the baby rat to his hands, which shot gas at you. And the baby rat on his back, oh no. The baby rat on his back was his weak spot. Now, I don't know where this guy's weak spot is at all. If you guys could help me, that would be shit. I'm gonna get you one, buddy. You're chill. You're fine, you're fine. And there's an assassin here. Am I crouching again? Yeah. Oh my gosh. He is just slamming her around. Uh-oh. We gotta get him. I need you up. Hi, Shiva. I know I'm yelling and talking a lot. I'm okay. Don't worry about that. That's my dog, Shiva. Jeez. Blocked it. Come on, reload. Oh, he picked me up. Dear Lord. Oh God. That's my head, dude. That's not chill. Oh, he's throwing me around like a ragdoll. I know I'm small, but come on, you don't gotta treat me like I'm small. Yeah, bitch. And now, in the first game, there were boss fights, but... Oh, nice, they used that barrel to blow him up. There were boss fights, but not like this. Like, the bosses, they weren't all that unique. This guy definitely has some like, design elements put into him. And he's definitely a lot more difficult to kill. Like, he has this massive health bar. There was no health bar last time, so sometimes you would just be fighting a boss and have no idea if you were close or not. This is supposed to be a sniper gun. I really feel like it's not doing a whole lot of damage. Oh, he's so close. Yes! All right. Well, that was fun. Dude, but this game looks so good. Like, it feels just as good as the first one. Like, the combat is so fluid. It's intuitive, and yet at the same time, like, you can pick this game up and like understand how to play it. Like, it's easy to pick up but difficult to master, which is, I think, you know, much needed in order for the game to be good. And this game looks good. It's Xbox One X enhanced. I don't have a 4K TV, so I don't have an Xbox X. But even without that, this game looks great. Definitely looks better than the first one. And I love the first game so much. And it got good reviews and stuff too. It just, I don't think it got attention from the players that, you know, that it deserved. Or maybe I just picked up the game late or something, because getting into matchmaking in the first game, especially when you were in like the higher difficulties, it was so hard to find people to play with. And in the higher difficulties, you can't do that shit by yourself. So this game, with the improvements that it made on the first one, I hope it gets the attention it deserves and the player base that it deserves. Because this is one of those games that I think, especially with like DLCs that'll be added and stuff, it's gonna be like Destiny. Like, life-wise, I think this is gonna be one of those games that you're just gonna you're gonna play for a while. You pick it up with some friends and just have a good time. And like, this is a full game. Like, there's different game modes. There's huge customization. But it doesn't cost like the $60 that a full game does. I mean, it'd probably be around $60 if you buy all the DLCs and stuff. So that's just another plus to get this game. I don't think I got this far last time I played this map. Let's hope we get our first W. This is match number 4, and I just cannot win. Let's see, where's our wizard? She needs some help. That's a gas rat. Oh, our wizard's dead. Shit.
Kill that gas rat.
I think Marcus is gonna go back and get her. She is super far. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna help out the guard. Help.
Chaos warriors down.
Is this ammo? Hell yeah. Okay, you guys get them. Gonna carry on. I probably shouldn't carry on. Like, if I get hit by one of those assassin rats or the big fat blowjob guy, that's not good. Friends, where are you? Let's carry on. I love the things that the characters say. Like, they all have such unique personalities. And when stuff happens to your character, like, they react. They're like witty and they say stuff. It's the characters are charming for sure, which adds some good personality to this game.
No one else dies today. Unless they're not lose heart, Dory. We'll take them.
Oh, I like this gun. Does not have a whole lot of ammo though. That's a big dude. I feel like this might be a bad place to be with all these people coming up here. Ah, see, now you're seeing a little bit more of the rats, those little guys. Nice, nice, nice. Now this is intense, but we're just playing on literally the easiest difficulty. The harder difficulty you play on, the better rewards you get. Try to land headshots on this guy. Oh, dang it, the auto aim kind of messing me up there. He dead as hell. Wonder what this game's rated. I'd be surprised if it isn't N, just because like all the blood and stuff. I don't know if it could be qualified as blood because it's all black. Let's see what's in here. Yep, yeah, we have the same idea. You guys gotta stop killing everybody. I want to have some fun too. I like that they've added bad guys other than rats, and they've also added some more special enemies too. It'll keep playing this game fresh. Free the prisoners. I will save you, big boy. You not, sir. I'm trying to free these people. I am your liberator. Oh, there's more prisoners that we gotta free. How do I get over there? This way? How did he get up there? Are there stairs I'm missing? There are. Give me this. Oh, there they are. I looked right at him. I'm an idiot. Come here. Yes. How does my axe taste? probably not good. Come here, big boy. Sounds like there's a lot of bad guys in this barn here. You can just hear them all. Yep. Holy shit. Now, if I had my last gun, controlling a horde like that, not my last gun, my last weapon, controlling a horde like that would be easy, because it didn't do a lot of damage, but it was crowd controlled. I would like sweep big hammer around and kind of knock everybody back. So really, the way you play depends very heavily. Can I dodge backwards? Okay. Really depends on the weapons you're playing with, how much you've upgraded them, the skills that you have. Now, I haven't played this enough because I've played 3 rounds and I've lost them all. So I haven't played this enough to unlock many skills. But weapon attributes for sure definitely changes a lot. I will free you, big boy. Seeing this wood stacked up like this makes me think of Diablo. I want to cut it and let it fall down on the bad guys, you know what I'm saying? That's a dead person. Hello, big boy. Oh, that's a really big boy. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Invis. Nice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, I have a potion. Why aren't I using that? I am jelly. And now in the higher difficulties, I would get hurt by walking through that fire because that, like, friendly fire is off on this difficulty. But if this fire chick launched some firebolts at me, it would hurt. And so the higher difficulties definitely require more strategy and more skill, but it's worth it because the rewards are much better. Let's see, are we all in? Do we get to go home now? Yes! The first W! Yes! Gosh, it only took like an hour and a half of playing to pull that out, dude. Pull-out game week. So definitely check out the beta. It's here. I think it's here for like a week or so, and then the full game. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it comes out sometime next month or so. But for a beta, it feels really good. Really no mess ups. So, like, comment, and subscribe this video. Definitely check out Vermintide 2. Show this game some support because it is awesome. If you play it, I guarantee you'll have a fun time. So, thank you for watching. Hope you have a good day.